Well, last week's Athlete of the Week was Abby Buchs. This is her twin sister, Becca, who was inspired by Abby's performance 2 weeks ago, so she decided to top it this past week. Becca on Wednesday had a career-high 27 points and 6 made three-point baskets in Wednesday's win over Bethel, and then she topped that on Saturday by getting the game-winning bucket at Grace. Pretty good week for you, huh?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Let's go back to Grace on Saturday. You guys get in a tight position. You're down 1. You need to win that game to really stay in the hunt for a regular season title in the Crossroads League. There's a whole bunch of timeouts that get called before that last play, which you put the basket in, obviously. What's being said in all those different huddles?
Coach drew up a couple different plays that were good for us. If they came out in 3-2, trapping, man-to-man, and just like adjusting to what they came out and did on defense, and just staying focused really was the key to it.
Just 1 second, or a little over 1 second on the clock, so you knew you didn't have a lot of time to do a lot of dribbling or anything like that. When you get that ball passed in from Lacey Garrett, what's going through your mind?
I was expecting to just shoot a left-handed layup, but Drake actually recovered. I kind of lost the handle. She kind of tipped it, and then I just threw it up, hoping it would go in.
And it did do just that, and then your teammates swarm you on the floor. They ended up dropping you at one point. What happened when you got dropped on the floor after getting carried for a couple of steps?
Yeah, that was crazy. Somebody stepped behind me, and I had nowhere to step, so I guess I went down.
When you're sitting there on the floor, you got your hands in the air, and you see your entire team rushing to you on the floor. What's that moment like?
It was crazy. Just stuff you dream about, but it was a good win for sure.
Then back on Wednesday, as I mentioned, you had the career-high 27 points, 6 made three-point baskets. You guys obviously had something to prove after losing to Bethel back in November. You scored 58 points in that first half. When you guys are shooting the ball like you were and making so many baskets, how does that kind of permeate through the rest of the team?
Yeah, I feel like once one of us gets hot and good passes, it makes it easy for the rest of us to just keep the momentum going, keep playing good defense. In transition, too, when we get wide open threes, that's just a lot of fun.
You had a great year a year ago as a sophomore. You've upped it even more this year as a junior. Where's all the success come from?
A lot of hard work in the summer. I had to work 2 jobs, just getting in the gym after that, just sacrificing a lot of stuff, a lot of time for that. So
the real question is Abby going to be able to double it, and we're going to get 3 weeks in a row of Buchs as Athlete of the Week?
Oh, for sure. This is our week for sure.
So you heard it. Becca says we're going to have 3 weeks of Buchses for the Athlete of the Week. That would be back-to-back Buchs, bookends. Is that a really bad pun?
Yeah, we've heard that too many times.
I thought so. That's Becca Buchs. She's this week's TU Athlete of the Week. To stay up to date with everything Taylor women's basketball, just log on to athletics.taylor.edu.